Hey y'all, back with another video. What I'm going to show you guys today is a tip and trick, and I like to give you guys information and techniques that you can use across the board, not just simply show you hairstyles over and over and over, because techniques are invaluable. When you know a tip and you know a trick or you know a particular technique, you can apply it across the board. You can apply it to multiple styles. You can apply it when you're doing your hair for work. You can apply it when you're doing your hair to go out. And it's something that's just invaluable that you can always have as a resource. And this is the kind of thing that I want to show you guys. So today what I'm going to show you guys is how to get volume in your hair without using product, and also how to make your baby hairs look like just the truest, most natural baby hair without any product on them. They're soft, they're feathery, but you can definitely see how they are. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, step one, you want to wash, condition, and wrap your hair like you normally would. Whatever products you use, whatever shampoo, whatever conditioner you use, do that just as you normally would. The difference is you want to wrap your hair in the opposite direction of the way you're going to style it. So for me, I always normally wrap my hair this way, but for the last couple weeks I've been doing this method. And so once the wrap is dry, you're actually going to comb the hair in the opposite direction. So if you want your hair, parted your left, and that's your thing, then part on the left, mold it this way. But understand, when it's dry, you're actually going to style your hair this way. So if you want to style your hair the other way, part it here, wrap it this way. When it's dry, you're going to style it in this direction. So the choice is yours. Just keep that in mind, because that is essential to what we're going to do. So I'm going to sit under the dryer and then I will be back. Okay guys, after it's dry, completely dry, this is not a style you want to try to cheat. Take your oil, whatever oil you use or however you moisturize your hair before you comb it out. Use that as usual. And this is just a regular mold. That's why I didn't show it. It's just literally just a plain mold. You want to take your comb, break your mold, make sure it's dry, yeah, like you always would. And then what you want to do, loosen it up a little. This is a nice mold. I like this mold. Okay, so it's loose, broken the mold, everything's good. Let's take your comb and comb your hair the opposite direction. And if you molded it smooth, it will still go and it will still lay down. A little coaxing, it'll lay down. I like to go back in sometimes with a little moisturizer again, because you're not getting underneath to the part you're exposing when you comb it in the opposite direction. Look here, you see that? And then if you want to go back in and perfect your edges or wave them or whatnot, you can do that. Y'all see that gray? Ooh, that disrespectful ass. That gray has something else. Okay, comb it all down. Put your comb to the root, pull through. You want to make sure, you can see already. You want to make sure. And you see how this doesn't want to go? This will also, look at the baby edges. Look at the baby edges. Baby hairs. I think I showed before like how I fake my baby hairs. Anyway, this just accentuates that. You can see all I'm doing is taking my fingers, fluffing, but look how much height there is to my hair from this way. I mean, this is just, look at that. I have not touched it with a flat iron, with a curler, nothing. And this side you can just, do it however you want to do it. But have instant volume. So that's it. That's all you do, quick and easy, no heat, no added products. And I hope you guys can see what I was trying to show you, which is that your edges look really nice. The volume, I think you guys can tell, like this is just pure volume. If you wanted to then go in and style this, you could. And if you styled it in a way to add even more volume to it, you can make your hair as big and fluffy as you want it. But for me, I like the edges the best. Like, they look really natural when your hair is like this. Sides are nice, everything's good. Okay, so let me give you guys 3 takeaways. When you wrap this style at night, you want to wrap it in the direction that you wet molded the hair in. So each night you want to continue to wrap it this way, and then every morning you're still going to comb it over. What that's going to do is day after day, it's going to continue to add that volume and volume and volume to your hair. So it's going to be so super fluffy and big by the time the end of the week gets here if you do this every week. So that's one tip to keep in mind. The other takeaway I want to give you guys is that please make sure your hair is completely dry. This is not a style that you can cheat on as far as coming out from under the dryer too quick. Your hair has to be dry because you're taking it and you're combing it in the opposite direction. If that hair is wet or damp in any way, it's just gonna flop and it's gonna frizz, and you're gonna have a mess on your hands that you're gonna have to use really high heat to correct, or you're gonna have to wash it and start all over and sit under the dryer with a brand new wet mold. So make sure the hair is completely dry. The last thing I want to let you guys know is that when you do this, your scalp will be a little tender. You have to think about this. You're wrapping your hair every night in the same direction. Every week you wrap it in the same direction. Your hair is trained. You know, your hair is accustomed to laying down in a certain direction. So when you're taking it and you're combing it day after day in the opposite direction, the root is being agitated. So you're gonna feel a little tenderness. It's not anything major, you know, you ain't gonna need to go to the ER, you know, or take no BCs. It's nothing like that. But I just want you to be aware that if you feel some tenderness, that's normal. It's just something that just comes along with doing this type of hairstyle. Okay guys, that's it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and supporting. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from this technique and that you can incorporate it into your routine. And until next time, bye.